My name is Gladys, and I'm 71 years old. I worked for BP for 14 years, and from 1981 to 1994, when I was made redundant. And I've been waiting for my pension up to now, but nothing has been paid.
My name is Langford Chiluvono. I joined BP in 1969, and I was retrenched in 1995. I was expecting to get my pension, but all I was given was my retrenchment package.
My name is Matilda Chilembo. I worked for BP Zambia for 15 years, 9 months. When I was in employment, things were easy for me to do, but not now.
My name is Jenny Kapwasha, and I'm the wife of a late husband who worked for BP for a very long time. Though he worked there, he never got a penny of pension. And due to this, he couldn't cope with that. He would stay at home, just lie in the bedroom the whole day, continuously, because he couldn't afford to help the family. And due to his deep depression, he died in 2009, leaving me with children to take care of, which I couldn't manage to do. And in the process, things have gone very bad for us as a family.
My name is Expendito Chipalo. I worked for BP Zambia Limited for 12 years. I'm now 65 years, which is about 25 years since I was retrenched from the company, and I've never been paid my pension.
It seemed a very good company. They had a very good pension scheme where we were subscribing some money.
If I go back, when we joined BP, we had, we used to contribute to Zambia State Insurance Company. Those were our pensioners who were keeping our money. But without informing us, our pension funds were transferred to Satunya. And when we approached these people for our monies, they have been giving us all sorts of stories. We don't understand why this has happened.
At one point, our papers got stuck in the pigeon hole for 1 year. So we had to protest against the judge. So when we went there, the judge told us, no, the marshal had misplaced the papers. They were put in a wrong pigeonhole.
I, in conjunction with 235 colleagues, took the matter to court in 2002, and for 3 times the courts have ruled in our favor. And each time we think we have reached the end, there's more to be done. They ask for all this kind of thing. We won in the High Court in 2010, in the Supreme Court in 2014, and in the assessment in 2016. But we are back in the Supreme Court, arguing over interest and so on, and it's really frustrating because from the 235, I've so far lost 107 friends.
As you can see, I've run out of my sight. My vision is not all that clear. So medical bills haven't been simple to pay, and they are quite expensive.
All my colleagues and I are entitled to the pension, but as I've said, it's very frustrating. We have a system which cannot deliver justice.
Because it's not only Wilfred Kapwacha alone. There are many families who are suffering at the hands of the wicked people who are running the pension scheme here.
You know, in our custom, you have to look after your aunties, your sisters, your brothers, your uncles, and children. So I've got a large family, really. And it hasn't been easy for me to sustain this.
He died in 2009, but the pain of death is deep. You can never get used to it at all. That is my emotions.
If I had gotten the money that time, I could have made wonders educating my children.
Even in situations where the courts themselves have ruled that the claim, the liability should be settled, instead of determining or answering to the claim, the people that are involved are not respecting the laws, and the laws are not acting against those people that are not respecting the laws.
So this pension scheme here in Zambia, it's a failed institution. For them to fail to pay, they must have used that money in their own schemes. That's how I feel.
Well, the person I would like to ask is, of course, Lord Brown. Lord John Brown was the chairman of the company at the time that this dispute over the pensions started, and I had personal communication with him as lead of the 235 complainants. I exchanged several emails with him, and he issued an order to the company to pay. Now, I do not understand why the company has never followed Lord Brown's order. And I would like to ask him a simple question. Why hasn't this happened? Can he tell the world why that instruction he gave in 2001 has never been followed?
I want the world to know, you are addressing the world, that this has been the injustice that has befallen the employees of former BP Limited.
I always read the Bible and see that truly we will always be slaves of our brothers. The only ones who can help is BP UK.
Those who have worked for BP in UK, those who have been retired, they are not suffering. They are enjoying. Even their grandchildren will benefit from their pension. But us here, it's something different. We are suffering.
I would only ask BP UK to help us here in Zambia, because it's their name which is at stake.
I would say, why are we not paid our pension? We are suffering. We want our money.
Lord Brown, if you could act, I would be very grateful on behalf of my 235 friends, because I think you have an obligation to tell the world that something went wrong, nobody took your instructions, and those that did not take your instructions must answer for it.